All right, welcome back to Getting Sober, again. My name is Jay, and today we're going to talk about 10 ways that alcohol affects our sleep. But first, if you haven't yet, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you care about your sobriety as much as we do, then make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. All right, let's get started. It doesn't matter if you're 1 day sober or if you're 1 year sober. Chances are that you remember the terrible quality of sleep that comes with binge drinking alcohol. Alcohol is a depressant. And for a lot of people, myself included, we enjoyed a little nightcap to help us pass out. But we all know that the next day after binge drinking, there was no amount of coffee in the world that was going to give us enough energy to get through the day. Just being tired and miserable and sober just long enough until we could do what? Start drinking again. So here's a list of 10 ways that alcohol affects our sleep. The first way that alcohol affects your sleep is disrupted sleep patterns. Alcohol disrupts your normal sleep patterns by reducing the time that you spend in deep and restorative sleep. This can lead to more fragmented sleep that keeps you waking up throughout the night. As a result, you wake up feeling tired and you have less energy during the day. The second way that alcohol affects your sleep is delayed sleep onset. While alcohol can make you feel drowsy initially, it can actually delay the onset of sleep. This means it could take longer for you to fall asleep after drinking alcohol, leading to less total sleep time and decreased energy levels the next day. The third way that alcohol affects your sleep is increased sleep problems. Drinking alcohol can worsen existing sleep problems, or it can also trigger new ones. It can make conditions like insomnia, restless leg syndrome, and sleepwalking even worse. And of course, these sleep issues can disrupt your sleep and leave you feeling tired and lacking energy during the next day. I feel like I probably should have gotten an energy drink company to sponsor this video. Hey Celsius, if you're listening, call me. The fourth way that alcohol affects your sleep is disturbed REM sleep. REM sleep is an important stage of sleep associated with dreaming and memory consolidation. Alcohol can interfere with REM sleep, leading to disturbances in dreaming and memory function. We all know what it's like having to live life in a perpetual state of brain fog and not having the mental horsepower that we know that we're capable of. The fifth way that alcohol affects your sleep is impaired physical performance. Alcohol impairs coordination, balance, and reaction time, which can increase the risk of accidents and injuries. But more importantly, it also affects muscle recovery, making it harder for your body to repair itself after physical activity. Alcohol use can also further limit your physical performance, especially after a long day of already being fatigued from the prior night of drinking. And then going right back into doing what? Drinking again. The sixth way that alcohol affects your sleep is increased sleepiness and fatigue. As we all know, alcohol can make you feel more sleepy and fatigued during the day. It can affect your ability to concentrate, think clearly, and perform tasks, leaving you feeling drained of energy. On top of that, when we over-medicate with stimulants like caffeine or nicotine, these substances can contribute to further delaying your ability to fall asleep and keeping you mentally trapped and thinking that you need a drink or sleeping pills before bed so that you can fall asleep. And that leaves you always playing the role of being your own personal pharmacist. The seventh way that alcohol affects your sleep is dehydration. Alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it increases urine production and can lead to dehydration. Dehydration can cause fatigue, dizziness, and decreased energy levels during the day. It can also disrupt your body's ability to regulate temperature, making it harder to feel comfortable and rested during sleep. Speaking of body temperature, do you sleep better at night when your bedroom is cooler or warmer? Comment down below. The eighth way that alcohol affects your sleep is disrupted sleep-related breathing. Alcohol can affect your breathing during sleep. It can also cause irregular breathing problems such as shallow breathing or pauses in breathing. Alcohol can also worsen symptoms of sleep apnea, which is a condition characterized by interrupted breathing during sleep. It relaxes the muscles in the throat, potentially obstructing airflow and leading to more severe breathing difficulties. And of course, if you're not breathing well while you're sleeping, chances are that you're not staying asleep. People with severe sleep apnea can wake up to 30 times or more in an hour, which means that they stop breathing and or wake up 240 or more times during a full 8 hours of sleep. The ninth way that alcohol affects your sleep is the impact on sleep hormones. Alcohol can interfere with the release and regulation of hormones that are important for sleep, such as melatonin. Melatonin helps to regulate your sleep-wake cycle, and alcohol can disrupt its normal production, leading to sleep disturbances and decreased energy levels. According to the National Institutes of Health, melatonin is a hormone that your brain produces in response to darkness. It helps with the timing of your circadian rhythm, aka your 24-hour internal clock, and also with sleep. Being exposed to light at night can block melatonin production. According to practice guidelines from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, there's not enough strong evidence on the effectiveness or safety of melatonin supplementation for chronic insomnia to actually recommend its use. According to 2 separate 2014 research reviews, studies on whether melatonin supplements actually help shift workers were generally small or inconclusive. And remember, there's no official recommendation for melatonin dosage for adults, but a range of 1 to 5 milligrams generally appears to be effective. In other words, more is not better. And also too, it's best if you're gonna take melatonin to take melatonin a few hours before bed, not right before bed. The 10th way that alcohol affects your sleep is the hangovers. The discomfort symptoms of a hangover include headache, nausea, fatigue, and irritability, and are a direct result of alcohol's impairment on the body. These symptoms can significantly impair your physical and mental well-being the next day. Not only that, regular alcohol consumption weakens the immune system, making you more susceptible to infections and illnesses, and longer recovery times. So when it comes to alcohol use, sleep, physical health, and mental health, sleep is an all-in-one package that we absolutely need. We all know that our phone battery needs to be charged, and our bodies are exactly the same. How many of you forgot to put your phone on the charger the night before and then rushed out the door with only 20% battery life? Pretty stressful, right? Wondering how to conserve your battery just long enough to get through the day, but basically feeling useless for the rest of the day. I know, me too. So, how has your sleep improved since getting sober? Comment down below. And I know that not everybody is getting better sleep, so here is a bonus section to this video just for you who's not getting better sleep yet. And that is 10 quick tips for better sleep from the Sleep Foundation. And before we do that, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and make sure that you're subscribed. And for those of you that are already subscribed, consider giving back by hitting the thank you button or the join button underneath this video to become an official member of our awesome community and get the official ... icon next to your name down in the comment section down below and during our live chats. I'll give you 5 seconds to like, subscribe, thank, or join, ending now. All right, tip number 1 for better sleep is invest in a better mattress and bedding. We always like to say, don't forget to treat yourself with those alcohol savings. Considering that you've spent many drunken nights in that same exact bed, use some of that money that you're saving on not drinking alcohol and treat yourself to a comfy new bedroom setup. New pillows, new sheets, new frame, new mattress, and maybe even some new curtains. How about a lovely bedside table and a new lamp with one of those comfy dim yellow bulbs, perfect for reading one of the books that we didn't write that's hosted on our website. All right, tip number 2 for better sleep is block out the light. Darkness signals the natural release of melatonin, so limit yourself to very dim lights only, like the one that you're gonna get for your new bedside table, right? And maybe consider getting the lower wattage, warm colored bulbs, not the bright blue daytime bulb. That's gonna trick your brain into staying awake, okay? Tip number 3 for better sleep is to minimize the noise. Unless you're like me and you actually like the noise from the fan and from the air filter. Tip number 4 for better sleep is make sure that the bedroom is nice and cool. Remember we asked earlier, do you like your bedroom warmer or cooler at night? Well, listen to this. The body wants to cool down while you sleep. Remember all those times that you woke up sweaty and uncomfortable? Have you ever tried camping in a hot, blazing summer tent? It's basically impossible. Tip number 5 for better sleep is keep daytime naps around 20 minutes or less. Naps that are short enough to basically reset your brain, but not long enough to hit a deep sleep cycle. Tip number 6 for better sleep is relax for 30 minutes before bed. Simply put, no stimulation. Don't think about work, the news, the apocalypse. Don't think about who pissed you off today or who cut you off in traffic the other morning. Stay off social media, shut the TV off, and just relax. It's okay to have thoughts, okay? But just as waves wash to the shore, it's not your job to endlessly count them and observe them until the end of time. Tip number 7 for better sleep is disconnect your devices an hour before bed. The blue light from your phones, tablets, laptops, and TVs disrupt your brain from releasing melatonin naturally. Tip number 8 for better sleep is get 30 minutes of natural light exposure during the day. Tip number 9 for better sleep is exercise for at least 20 minutes each day. And tip number 10 for better sleep is limit your caffeine after 2 p.m. This includes coffee, tea, energy drinks, and soda, whether or not it's diet. A lot of them also have caffeine. And a few more tips from the Sleep Foundation also include make sure that your last meal or snack is at least 2 hours before going to bed. The next tip is if you're still consuming nicotine, make sure that you limit your nicotine use at least to 2 hours also before bed. And the final tip is to reserve your bed for sleep or other intimate bed activities. And by intimate bed activities, they mean cuddling with your cat. By the way, if our videos have ever helped you to become a better version of yourself, would you consider supporting us on Patreon? When you support us on Patreon, you get one of the 3 official Getting Sober Again mugs. You also get direct messaging with me, and you get the notifications directly when we do our live stream and live chats right here on YouTube. And if you want to binge watch another one of our episodes for free, then click on the playlist in the top corner of the screen. And with that, I want to wish you good luck on your self-improvement journey, and I will see you in the next video. If you want to see another one of our videos, click here.